Hello there, my beautiful children, my personal students, and also anyone who is taking their ECCE speaking exam this year, 2022. There are some things that I would like to share with you. Okay, I mean, you only have like 13 days before the actual written exam, okay, like on the 21st of May 2022. I know some of you are like starting to get a bit stressed about that, but believe me, there's absolutely no reason to be stressed. The only thing that you can do is to focus on revision, revising your mistakes, the mistakes that you have made in the GVR, mostly the grammar and the vocabulary. Read through the texts, have a look at some mistakes that you made. Why are they wrong? Answer that question. Okay, have a look at the correct answer that you now know from the feedback that you got in class. See why it was wrong, how you actually misunderstood the text. Right, but this video today is only focused on the speaking exam. The speaking exam, which will be on different dates for different students. For my students personally, the ones that I teach at the language school, which is Axon Markopoulou, okay, all of you are going to be taking the exam on the 8th of June. Right, just some last words of advice. Guys, when a friend of yours comes to you and asks you for your advice, like just like the examiner is going to tell you, like, hi, I'm a friend of yours and I have a problem, and you ask those 3 or 4 questions, you get all the information. Now, while you are listening to the information that the examiner is giving you, you don't just sit like waiting for her to finish, maybe looking down, maybe looking here, there. Keep eye contact and show some emotion, like, really, oh my gosh, you know, like she's telling you that her sister has a problem, she's taking drugs or something's dramatic, like I'm just overdoing it now. Don't just be, you know, okay, so all right, and wait for her to finish. Keep eye contact and show that you're actually interested in whatever she's telling you, even if it's the most boring topic. Okay, it's just look interested. Okay, look at her and show that, wow, okay, sure, that's a real problem. All right, so because that is what we do in everyday life. Like when your friend comes to you and talks to you and tells you that she's you know, it's her mother's birthday and she wants to buy a gift. She doesn't know what to choose. Should she go for a t-shirt, or should she go for a pair of sandals? Well, if she comes to you with a problem, that means that she doesn't know what to do. That's why she's coming to you. So try to look a little bit more interested. Okay. Right. As soon as the examiner finishes telling you or giving you all that information, what do? Bloop! You just blurt out, well, if I were you, I would do this. Wow, that's express advice. Nobody does that. Okay, you're not Google. Okay, only Google comes up with automatic responses like that. Okay. What you have to do is, as soon as she finishes talking, just say, wow, now that's a problem. I see what you mean. It is a tough one. However, you know what? If I were you, I would most probably go with option 1. Okay, that's one way to say it. Or, gee, you have an issue. But then that's what friends are for. I'm here to help you. So, well, personally, I think I would go with option 1. Because what you said about it, blah blah blah, and mention the information that she gave you. Nothing out of your head, what you heard. Okay, because this is what the speaking test is all about. It sounds quite silly in the beginning for somebody, but let me explain why. The examiner talks, mostly talks. Okay, because in everyday life, we have to be able to listen and understand, retain, keep it in our heads, and then use. All right, it's not just in the one ear, out the next, okay, looking most disinterested. So you have to really pretend that this is a real situation, look interested, keep eye contact, and try to show some empathy. Okay, that's why she's come to you with her problem. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, don't be too worried if you catch yourself making a mistake with a preposition or a wrong tense. Okay, especially when we speak, we do tend to make some little slip-ups. Okay, it doesn't matter. The examiner won't penalize you. You will. You won't get full marks, but I mean, it's not the end of the world, let's say. Okay, what you have to focus on is to show her that you understand and you have an exchange of ideas. They want to see collaboration, communication. The key word here is communication, whether it's with gestures, eye contact, words, but please, please, please don't sit like a frozen block in front of this poor woman, okay, or man, depending on who the examiner is, okay, and just wait for her to finish so that you can just blurt out bloop. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is at the end, after you have given your very valuable advice, and she thanks you for that, the next thing the next stage is the 3 elaboration questions. Now, they are called elaboration questions for a reason. When she asks you a question, of course, it will be related to the topic that you have discussed. When she asks you that question, you don't give, of course, not a single word answer. You have to elaborate. That's why they are elaboration questions. Right. Try to practice talking for about a minute. This is what we do in class, like answer, but draw it on for about a minute. Okay. Don't be too tiring. I mean, don't say the same thing over and over again, this way and that way, and say the same thing, but give more information, like, what would you like to study when you finish school? I don't know. I'm too young. I haven't decided yet. Wrong. The right answer is, well, I think I'm much too young to make a final decision, but because I am quite good at geography and I quite enjoy the subject at school, perhaps something that has to do with traveling. I mean, that would be ideal for me. I would be able to travel to different countries, maybe a travel journalist, or I don't know, perhaps even an air hostess. But somewhere in that area. Yeah. So that would be an ideal answer. Okay, so please, please, please don't be mean with your words. Okay, smile. Even if you're wearing a mask, your eyes will be smiling. Okay, last but not least, as I have previously said in, I believe it's my first video, tips on passing a speaking exam, I think it is, if I remember correctly. Don't worry, this examiner is only a person. Don't be too stressed about that. Okay, she mustn't make you feel stressed. This is just a normal person, a normal human being. Okay, we are all equal. We all have our place. A student is a student, a teacher is a teacher, an examiner is an examiner. We are all unique. There's nothing more special about me. There's nothing more special about you. There's nothing more special about the examiner. We are all the same. Okay. You show respect, like you show respect to everybody, but just see her as a friend, somebody who is there not to trap you and help you fail. She's trying to help you pass, believe it or not. Okay, so help this person make her job a little bit more pleasant by being a pleasant candidate. All right, so I think enough said. I want to wish you all the very best of luck. Just please be yourselves, be talkative, be natural. Just be natural. All right, and think of it as a real situation. Okay, good luck, guys. Okay, this is Crystal, and never fear when Crystal's near. Okay, goodbye, guys. Best of luck.